Hey guys, it's the Dreamlord here, and I'd just like to preface this video by telling you it's the first video of a two-part series on Alienware PCs and what I think about them. If you agree with what I think about this video, say it in the comments. If you don't agree, disagree with me for any reason whatsoever, just say that in the comments and I'll be sure to answer you by the end of the day. There's some Planet Side 2 footage in the background because I really didn't know what to do, so enjoy the rest of the video. Hello guys, it's the Dreamlord here, and I just like to touch on a topic today that has been plaguing the internet for quite some time. This is the topic that I have discussed many times before with people, and they've asked me what I think about this, and I say, phooey, you're stupid if you believe what those people say, and this is the topic that I do get in arguments about all the time. And no, it is not the PC versus Mac issue, it is the topic of Alienware PCs. Now, for one, I want to say for starters, that I built my own computer, and I love my own custom computer. It wasn't just for the experience. There was a little bit of things after that, trying to find some company that would do it for me, that would do it, they wouldn't do it, and I love the experience of building my own computer. I've been building them since I'm 11, and I love it. Number two, I don't hate Alienware. No matter what you think during this video, I don't hate them. I hate what they do. Alienware does make some good stuff on occasion. Like the Alienware Alpha, which is out now, and I've seen some reviews for it, and it seems pretty nice, especially for the concept that they put it at. For the price point, I don't think you could do it much better. I suppose you could, and I suppose some people would say, oh, well, that's terrible, but who cares? There's always going to be haters in the house, right? Now, I don't like Dell. I like Dell less than Alienware, and I know Dell owns Alienware also, but I don't hate them, contrary to what some people might believe. So now that we got those two things out of the way, I'd just like to now talk about some of the advantages of building your own computer. So the advantages of building your own computer are you get to choose what you put into it. So if you want to do a ton of video editing but don't really care about the whole gaming side of things, you may go with something, now this is on the very high end, something like a Quadro or a Titan Z compared to a Titan Black, or a 970 or a 980, some of the actual gaming cards here, versus the Quadros, which are video editing cards, if you didn't know. Now, I know most people who watch these videos will not know about this stuff, because otherwise they would have known about this in the first place to know it. If that doesn't make sense to you, don't mind, don't think about it. It doesn't really make sense to me what I just said. Anyways, so another advantage to it is the experience. I love the experience of making my own computer, and its bragging rights too. So those are two things that you really should look at and before you place your money anywhere. So what we're going to look at now is we're going to look at the prices of Alienware computers compared to how much you could get on your own. So the price of the Alienware X51s starts at $700, and that PC I would not recommend buying for $700. The next one up is a $1,000 computer, and you can actually do some pretty insane things for $1,000. My computer costs around $1,000, and I can guarantee you that it is better than that one. But that will be in the part 2 to this video. So if you want to see that, click on your screen at the end of the video where it will show you that. And if you just want to skip right there, you can click on your in the description below. There will be a link there, as well as some links to other things that I will be talking about later in this video. Alright, so I don't hate Alienware, but yeah, I just don't hate them. So don't think that I hate them. I stress that a lot because some people would say, oh, you're just an Alienware hater because you built your own computer, you don't want to be wrong. And I'm like, no, it's not what it is. There's a reason I built my own computer. I did some research first to see what it is. It's the hardware they use for the price it is, and what you could actually do for that price is different. So that's basically a short summary of it. I also am not a fan of smaller form factor stuff because I think that you can make it still look cool. If it's a really big deal that you need to have it small because you're in a small room and you don't have room for a big, beefy, even a mid-size case that's not even that big. I mean, large size is just compensation by now. Come on, guys. Full-size cases are not, you don't need them. But mid-size cases are where it's at. And that's what you've probably seen most of in your life anyways. So, if you don't, small form factor stuff is what they focus on, except if you want to say the Alienware, not the Alpha, but the Area 51. Wow, creative name on that. I ain't it. Alienware X51 Alpha. I wonder where they got that from because that seems like a completely original name for me. Yeah, that little. Anyways, um, so yeah, it's like I'm not a big fan of that, so I didn't really care about that. And I think that the cooling efficiency of your computer shouldn't be limited by making it smaller unless that's a really big deal for you. Um, some of the things that are the advantages of Alienware is you don't have to do it yourself, so it's like there's an advantage. But there are better options out there that are alternatives. A great company for this is Digital Storm and even Exotic PC, which I don't recommend them either. I do my most recommended site to buy a pre-built. Nah, you can customize Digital Storms a little bit, but I really think it's more for if you just want to buy it. But I do recommend Digital Storm over all other ones. But Exotic PC is even better if you want to look that one up. There's some other companies that are even that are good too. I mean, like just do your research first and compare the prices, and then compare the main things like the video card and the processor are the two things you got to compare. And then it's like if you need certain other things like more hard drive space and stuff, that's what you're gonna do. So yeah, if you need certain things, that's another thing. So if you need certain things in your computer, like I do a lot of editing, I talked about this in the beginning of the video too. And if you do a lot of editing, I definitely recommend building your own or buying one specifically built for editing because Alienwares are built for gaming. Alienware's computers are built for gaming. That's what they are. I mean, you can do editing on them, especially with the tier 3 and tier 4 of the X51. That's what the ones I would recommend for editing. And yes, I know they start off at well over $1,000, but those are the ones you need for editing, and those are the ones that are going to have a good, nice experience editing, especially with that 760 Ti and that 4970K. And yes, I did do my research on these computers before I talk about them. I'm not one of those scrubs who just says, "Oh, Alienware sucks." Yeah. Anyways, so there's going to be part 2 of this video. It's also in the description. Digital Storm links and Exotic PC link will be in the description below. If you want to check those two out, if you want to check my channel out, like the Dreamlord, which you're on right now, watching this video on, might as well subscribe while you're here. Also, go into the link in the description and go to Dreamlord Games. It's my gaming channel. If you want to see that, that's great. Subscribe to that one too. Trying to get to 50 subscribers. I have 49 right now at the moment of filming this video. So, thank you guys for watching this, and I'll see you in part 2.